Alright, SBCs are back for another week, so we're going to jump into that one. First, big shout out to our latest sponsor on this channel, Karen. You are an absolute legend. So thank you to everybody supporting out this channel and bringing us back day to day. But it's time for some SBC. What's good, Stopde Nation? It is Stopde here, and the SBCs are back for another week. So we're going to make a quick video about this. I was thinking they were going to bring back more like SBC players, but this week it is only the random chance packs, which I'm not a huge fan of. I do like the idea that there's random chance packs, although it'd be like much better if it's like, you know, guaranteed team of the season master, or guaranteed like something like that. So it's a lot of old players, most of which I have, which is kind of cool if you can get yourself like Ben Yedder or Rodriguez that you can sell for like a whole bunch of coins. But there's a lot of players in here that like I already have that I don't know necessarily that I want to get. So I like that in addition. The problem is without a new SBC player this week, we don't sort of have that like extra thing that you can kind of guarantee. So we were looking to get a full SBC squad. We probably would have finished it this week, but it looks like they stopped at 10. So I'm wondering if the only way now to get the full SBC squad is if you actually get that Zardes card at the end. So it'll be interesting to see if the SBC players ever come back. I'm hoping they will, and it's not just going to stop at like 11 players, most of which cannot even be in like an actual full position team, waiting for that 200 at the end. But we'll see what happens. Maybe it's just like for this week or whatever it happens to be. But it's the same as last week for a lot of these ones. There is this additional one this week, but most of the players are kind of lower overall players. The challenge for this, though, hopefully it's not too difficult. I'm hoping maybe like, you know, like a 76 overall kind of team. Oh, I got invited to the league. That was poor timing for that. Okay. Go away, show me what you need. So 5 players, 80 overall, not bad for that, but you do only get like an 80, possibly 84 overall player out of it. I think as the lowest, yeah, so 85. So some decent cards in there actually. The problem is though a lot of them unauctionable, so you know, if you get a card you don't want, not necessarily the best on there. So I don't dislike this SBC kind of random chancing that they have, but I would like to see those SBC things kind of go in with this one. The only one I think we're going to do right now is just this Elite Challenge because I don't know, I kind of like doing this one. It'll be interesting to see. I really want to pull that James Rodriguez card. Then Yedder would also be really good, or that Mertens. Those are kind of the 3 cards that I want to get because those are really the 3 that I don't have out of these ones here as well. So we're going to go in and do that. It's a pretty hefty squad builder. Not going to lie on this one. You need an 86 overall team. We have with like different 2 from maximum same league, 9 different nations. So you can see we're putting quite a lot of good players in to get one master card. So was kind of hoping maybe like a little bit easier to get one of those ones, but I will be happy with it actually if I get that James Rodriguez card. That one probably would be alright, or if I can get myself that Mertens card. Either way with those would be kind of the only 2 that I'm sort of like really excited to get in this one as we go through. So we're going to start opening this up. The first thing we're going to see is our SBC points. We have 4 of them. Gets us closer towards that final card, and then our master card is going to be, oh yes! I definitely will take a man of the match card. Definitely like to see that. Can actually sell that one. I would have probably preferred the James Rodriguez, but I don't have this Ben Yedder card, so that is pretty nice. Help us get towards that man of the match. So definitely for me, that was a pretty decent trade in that SBC, but there's a lot of players we got previous weeks that maybe weren't quite so good. Last week we got League of Rivalry Messi, but anyway, so there's our first one that we got. I probably won't do these ones because I do have most of the cards in there, usually from opening up those program packs or like that. But if you can't open up the program packs, this is another kind of way that you can get some of these old players. So kind of good and bad, I feel like, with these, but definitely would like to see the SBC players or like the guaranteed ones also returned in this one as well. So kind of like a mix, or like an icon, like if you did it for like an icon pack, or if you did it for something, I don't know. Like I feel like there's a lot of like ways you could kind of do this. You know, guaranteed maybe just man of the match players, or guaranteed just like one program. I feel like would be more ideal than multiple ones, because then at least you have, like, you know, okay, I'm going to get a man of the match player, I'm going to get myself a player from team of the season, whatever that happens to be, and it's a little bit less like random across different programs. Because if I only want man of the match players, then like I know I'm getting a man of the match player. But anyways, I'm happy with who we pulled. I'm happy with that Ben Yedder pull. That is definitely good after his like massive game that he had there against Manchester. So anyways, there you go. 101 pace, decent card. Probably goes for a fairly decent amount in the auction house. I'm not thinking much more than maybe like 5 million, 6 million, especially when these SBCs are live. So probably this could be another good time to pick up some of these SBC players because they probably will be a little bit higher overall in there. So 8 million actually pretty good. Definitely can't complain about an 8 million coin pull, basically 7 million coin pull. So very nice out of that SBC for me. I'm happy about that, but you know, definitely a bit of a risk to invest in it because you are putting in a lot of high overall players. But anyways, thank you for checking this out and thank you for stopping by. It has been an absolute pleasure as always. Stopde.